Ye olde outhouses. Ye olde out. Grody. Grody. Huh, this door appears to be locked. Huh, this door appears to be locked. I should plug that into the super battery once I get one made.
A 1778 Pony Express General Delivery stamp. Not too valuable, but it is uncancelled. Okay, I flushed it. There's something in there.
There's something in there.
If you think I'm something to look at now, just wait!
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius!
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh! That's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
I need Red to help me save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh? Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
So, where's this Red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting his guests.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane! And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy, not bad.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
They look and smell a lot better from a distance. Kumquats. No way could I pick that up. The father of our country is gazing out at me. Wow! It looks pretty much the same as Dr. Fred's motel. It's totally covered with crud. It's closed. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. Bitchin'. Cool, the room clerk's a mummy. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. Of course, they'd probably eat roaches anyhow. Maybe with a little chocolate sauce. As if. Well, nice talking to you, dude. I'm guessing it conceals the entrance to a secret lab. Bitchin'. The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution. Must have poor circulation. If I had a nickel for every time I've seen that face, it looks like a martini shaker. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. They don't seem to have gotten too far. He looks oddly familiar. Excuse me. Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup? One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president? Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down. Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess. I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand, cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats. Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand hot comfy. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
You say that as though it was a bad thing.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix a wall these days? It's a racket.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Well, why don't you put a coat on?
I'm wearing a coat, you nitwit. I've even got this blanket which makes me itch, and I'm still freezing. You have a what?
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas.
What about free sandwiches for all roadies?
No, there's no such thing as...
Don't say it, dude. I've heard it before. How come you sign your name so big?
astigmatism.
Really? Let me see your palms.
All right, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Still cold, huh?
What clued you in? The shivering, the knocking knees, the deathly pallor, or the chattering teeth?
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
You mean it's like a symbol of growth or something?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Well, I gotta go, dude. Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas, my name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule. Filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Tentacle, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like those S's that look like F's.
I see.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
They don't seem to have gotten too far.
You can look, but don't touch.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Sometimes I like to eat it raw. Salad oil. Salad oil. Bitchin'. I don't wanna. I can't open it. It's empty. Bitchin'. No way could I pick that up. I hope this wasn't used in the outhouses. It's covered with plans and junk. It's covered with plans and junk. It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but then I'm no scientist.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
He seems busy. Not my type. Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude. These look better on velvet. These look better on velvet. I guess this is George Washington's bed. I bet it calls the butler just like on TV.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
She's a cleaning dynamo. Hey, lady.
Yes, Mr. Washington?
My name's not Washington, it's Hoagie.
That's funny, Mr. Washington. Imagine being named after a sandwich.
You're right, I am Washington.
I knew it.
Don't you have any cleaning supplies?
Like most maids, I keep them on me cart, in the hall.
No, really, I'm not Washington.
You're George Washington, occupation founding father. It says so in the register.
This isn't my room.
Well, you certainly messed it up as though it were. It's no use trying to fool me, Mr. Washington.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yes, there's lots to be done.
That's not what I'd call a lot of cleaning supplies. Old-fashioned lye in a new, more convenient size.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
Looks comfortable. I can't open it. Nice day outside.
Sorry, no time for small talk.
That'd make a killer t-shirt. I like these.
Too late, you've already rejected those.
She looks busy. The guys downstairs say they want a big family crest, and in the four corners they want a keg, some babes, a guitar, and some drumsticks. And underneath it all put, America rocks.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775. I don't quite see how it can fly. I don't understand that technical stuff. Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain. Probably the underwear drawer. Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear. Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets. I can't move it. A horse is a horse, of course. Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Did I mention how great your teeth look?
Thanks again.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
What a pretty pussycat. All right, paint. Cats dig these. Very Spartan. Very Spartan. It's just a cold chimney. It's one of those pulley things. It's blocked up with somebody's bed. Yipe! Where am I gonna put it? 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 I can't open it. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Yipe! Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together, but then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The valley.
Ah, the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. If only you could be there right now, eh? Wouldn't that be nice for both of us?
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
It's Ned or Jed's head. That's the left-handed one. That's the right-handed one. Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
It must be Ned's. Or I wonder if there's anything to eat in it. It must be Ned's. Or is it Jed's? Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late. Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
That's the left-handed one. That's the right-handed one. Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
It's Ned or Jed's head.
There's something already in there.
There's something in the chronogon.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff!
I'll use the chronogon. I don't wanna.
Brown water. Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs. Looks like the hallway. There's no tape in the machine. 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 Yuck! He sucks up dust bunnies from under the bed when he inhales. Looks like the hallway. Not too interesting. Something strange is going on in there. Ooh, baby, what a man. It looks like a physics professor I knew in the 2nd grade. It's signed, Edna, thanks for giving me the fever. Creepy.
Poor me. Poor.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Neat. Neat. Things are growing in it. No way, I'm not touching that junk. No way, I'm not touching that junk. Neat.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Creditron shows that account to be empty.
My dad has one of these in his den. It's pretty small. When you pull the trigger, a humorous flag is propelled out of the barrel on a stick and unfurls.
That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond for the piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Wanda will be standing by to take your call.
I'm afraid I'll see Edna. What's that strange hovering saucer-shaped object?
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind. Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I don't get it. Get lost, kid.
Almost as dangerous as the real thing.